welcome to the Meat Around the World Show. Here from California, near Bodie, the ghost town Bodie.
Yep.
Want to check out Bodie tomorrow, and yeah.
on a very smoky evening. We're
Still
following all the forest fires, but we're safe, and that's the most important thing.
Absolutely, and it's been so smoggy all day. This is actually the best it's been all day, but the light's going, and yeah.
It's going to be a dark evening.
We camped here by some hot springs, but they were a bit packed, so we thought, well, let's make camp and maybe go tomorrow morning. We'll see. Anyway, hey, Zoe! Oh, kazak mag ik al. No. Nee, dat was Maxstal.
Life of the overlanding family. Anyway, tonight we will be taking you around Oregon. We spent 3 good weeks there.
Yep, Oregon.
Around Portland, Bend, through the desert, forest, with blackberry picking.
Yep.
We even stayed at a boondocker's welcome, and you'll find all about that later.
For dinner tonight, we're gonna have pork tenderloin, and yeah, pork tenderloin glazed with honey glazed. Beautiful. Mashed potato and gravy.
And here's the honey.
And here's the honey. Hey, thank you, Zoe.
Bear-shaped.
Thank you so much.
All right, best get cooking before it gets dark.
Absolutely, yeah. Preparing pork tenderloins here. I'm gonna get rid of the silver skin, and I'll put salt and let it marinate for a few hours. That's about it. And then later we're gonna put a nice little marinade on it, wrap it in aluminum foil, and start cooking. A little bit of salt on each side. Back in the fridge you go. All right, well, first things first. We drove through a bit of Nevada today, and I bought some Summerfest Sierra Nevada beer. It's beautiful, lager. All right, let's get to these tenderloins here. Beautiful, 2 beautiful tenderloins. Always put mustard. Now, rosemary, if you have fresh one, even better. Pepper, black pepper. You can be generous with pepper. I love pepper. Now, chili flakes. And garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic, I sometimes do. There you go, salt we already put this morning. Let's wrap them up and ignite the fire. I usually put like one more piece of foil around it. Yes, there you go. Okay. 134. So that one's ready. Got to pull it. Yep, just unwrap them. Now we're gonna grill them and glaze them with honey. Just a little quick tip here. Don't let it burn too much. It's sugar. It'll burn. You know, apply a bit of honey, turn it around. Gotta be quick in this game. You can use a lot of honey here. Looks nice. Don't burn it, man. Okay, let it rest. We're about.
All right, welcome to
Oregon.
Yep, Mount Hood. Right there. Beautiful view.
Yes, beautiful weather.
Yep, sun is shining.
Unlike yesterday.
Yes, torrential rain. So we're glad to see the sun again. We've been traveling through Robin Hood country, Sherwood Forest, my neck of the woods in England, so I'm quite excited about that. After a few days camped in Mount Hood National Forest, we drove to Bend and spent some time in the middle of the Oregon desert at Dry River Canyon, going for walks amongst the juniper trees and rocky boulders. It was very peaceful there, with only 3 cars passing by in 3 days. We were on the road to Eugene to meet some friends of friends and made a stop at Deschutes National Forest near Sisters. Zoe's interest in making shelters developed further and she enjoyed building a home for her teddies. After all that hard work, she was ready for meat. We indulged in a few T-bones, Zoe's absolute favourite. She's a Mowgli.
So funny.
There were lots of lakes in the area, and on one of our walks we met these locals in their ATVs. They offered us a ride back to camp and we shared a beer. Oregon sure has a lot of natural beauty. Forests, deserts, the coast, volcanoes and many lakes. However, it was time to get urban again, and we stayed at a Boondocker's Welcome in Eugene.
So, where are we here, Abigail?
We are in Eugene, Oregon, and we're staying at a Boondocker's Welcome.
Yay!
Yeah, that's when people let you park on their land, basically, on their property.
Absolutely.
You get to meet locals, and they share their water with you.
And their knowledge about camping.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and potentially their lives as a friend.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes they'll sit around and have a campfire with you. Sometimes they'll just let you be, and that's fine too.
Perfect. Yeah. No.
Even though Eugene is not a big city, we sure enjoyed the perks that a bigger town has to offer. Zoe got to explore a whole toy store, and we treated ourselves to a meal out. A burger, of course. Well, we are in America after all. The next day we caught up with Judy and Tim, arranged by a friend of mine, Catherine. It was great meeting new friends, and blackberry picking was such a fantastic idea. Thanks to all of you for this great opportunity. The rest of the day was spent swimming and picnicking at Lake Lowell.
A little picnic, hot dogs, corn on the cob.
By the lake.
Hot dogs, huh?
And corn on the cob.
Yep.
And coleslaw. Yep. That's a barbecue.
All right, it's September the 1st, 2020. We're in Oregon, having a great time, having a picnic here at this beautiful lake.
Lake Lowell.
Lake Lowell, yeah.
Near Eugene.
Yeah. Weather's beautiful. Just went for a swim. Awesome.
Yes.
Happy times.
This is one of our favorite things to do, and we've done it a lot these last 11 months, huh?
We did.
But we've only got 4 weeks left now.
On our visas. Yeah. And we don't know what's going to happen after that because, borders are shut to Mexico and Canada. And we have applied for an extension here in the US, but haven't heard back yet. So yeah, suspense.
It is.
Yeah.
The future is uncertain, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
part of the adventure.
That's part of the adventure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, Zoe? Want to say hi? Hi.
She's
Absolutely.
lunch and now see the sunset at this nice sandy beach.
Beautiful.
There's
Cool, huh?
It was time to see that wonderful Oregon coast that we'd heard so much about. It's a wild coast, and boy was it windy. It does live up to its name though. White sandy beaches, rugged coastlines, crashing waves, and best of all, very few people.
We're at the Pacific Ocean again. Can you hear us? It's so windy. Yeah.
One of our favourite camp spots along the coast certainly was this one.
What a view! Hey, Zoe. Thanks for driving. Well, that's as close to
Perfection.
perfection as it gets, right? Well, it's not a ribeye, but look at that. I mean, seriously, it's beautiful.
Mist coming in from the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite dramatic.
Love it. Life is good. Check it out.
Although the mist hadn't lifted, it didn't spoil our drive south along the Pacific. We checked out a few lighthouses on the way and even spotted a couple of whales. By evening, the mist had cleared, and we made a stop, capturing this magical evening light.
Beautiful, huh? Awesome. Look at it. What are we having here?
Huckleberries. Well, Zoe's just dived into the bush. I need to Google and just double check that they are huckleberries before she dies.
Yeah, all of these berries around here growing everywhere. These are huckleberries. A bit like-
Usually when we are done exploring for the day and it's time to find camp, we pull up the iOverlander app and do a bit of scouting. Once we've decided on where to go, we punch it into Google Maps and let our phone take us there. 9 out of 10 times we find just what we're looking for. However, today we were a tad bit late and our desired place was already taken. But we always find something eventually, and a few miles up the road we did. Dinner was served half an hour later.
Get sausage. Okay. Late but great.
The next morning we woke up to blue skies again and continued our drive along the coast. We even caught a whale on camera. Check it out. We couldn't leave the coast, of course, without some fish and chips. Hollywood fish and chips and a little mini pizza for the lady.
Yep. At Winchester Bay, Oregon coast. Here at Bedrock on the bay.
Hi,
Hello and welcome from the Oregon coast here in Winchester Bay. We just had fish and chips and
Huckleberry ice cream.
Huckleberry ice cream.
That's what's left of it.
Yeah, and a little mess.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we have some news for you. Yep.
We just found out that we need to be in Phoenix in 10 days time because we have applied for an extension for our visa that runs out at the end of the month, and they would like to take some fingerprints. So it's all very exciting.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that we get the extension, but it's a step closer.
It is.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So we've had to change our plan a little. Means that we can't just float around through Colorado and Utah, and we're just going to make a beeline to Phoenix, and then hopefully we'll get a few more months to do all that.
Absolutely, but nevertheless, we're going to see a few sites along the way, Northern California and through Nevada.
Yeah.
And we'll be in Phoenix in about 10 days, right?
Yeah.
So that's all.
That's all.
Exciting!
It is part of the adventure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're enjoying our last day here on the coast. Weather's been beautiful, and the drive too. So all perfect.
Is well. Yay!
Oh man. Oh, that's good. Yes, Zoe. You can have some. Here you go. Oh, but she's fine. That is so good. So juicy. I don't need mash. So good. Always a highlight. End of the day, cooking out in nature, and oh, I love tenderloin.
You can see why it's called tenderloin. Very tender. Delicious.
The trick is not to overdo it, right?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah,
Else it dries out.
Oh yeah, you gotta measure the temperature if possible. I didn't do it for years, but now I got a thermometer, so you know it's easier. 130, I'll pull it, and then I'm gonna sear it real hard, real quick with a bit of honey, and that's it. It's beautiful.
It is.
All right. Well, I hope you had fun with our show today, and if you did so, please
like and subscribe.
And we'll meet you around the world.
Meet you around the world. Bye.
Bye.
Zoe, say bye-bye.
Zoe, dus winken.
She's too hungry.
She's too hungry. Okay, Zoe, dus winken.
Wave to the camera.
Bye.
Bye. There we go.
All right.